Jade Cargill is here. After 3 words, just acted like a guillotine in the relationship of Belair and Naomi. I did it. And here comes Jade.
Mop up the tears, Naomi, and get your running shoes on.
Think the level of betrayal that was just admitted to.
Forget about betrayal right now. This is about vengeance, Joe.
A week ago, she returned and smashed her neck with that minivan steel door of the chamber, and now she pulls her back and is on the attack again. Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill looking completely out.
Oh, right on top of her announce table. And just beating her down.
I mean, you can't blame Cargill. What an emotional powder keg this is.
An eruption of emotion and rage, and now violence as Cargill is on the attack against Naomi.
The big 3 is done for good. What an act of treachery by Naomi.
Jaded! And what more needs to be seen or said? I did it, and she just felt it. Incredible raw emotion that we've seen here, coming off what we saw at Elimination Chamber.